Good afternoon, and welcome to the 1949 season. Say hello to Rexy. As we go to the 1949 season, January 28th, New York Giants signed their first black players, Monty Irvin and Fort Smith. Monty Irvin ends up playing later that season. February 7th, Jolton Joe DiMaggio signs with the Yankees for $100,000. First six-figure contract. March 1st, St. Louis Browns moved to evict the Cardinals from Sportsman's Park to gain rental increase. St. Louis Browns was owning Sportsman's Park at the time. April 19th, in a pregame ceremony, a monument to Babe Ruth was unveiled, while plaques for Lou Gehrig and Miller Huggins were unveiled. On the same day in Brooklyn, Dodgers paid tribute to Jack Shorty Lorice, the number one Dodgers fan and the leader of the Dodgers Symphony, the crazy band that went around Ebbets Field. Well, not really play music, because they just made more noise. They hardly knew a note. They just made a lot of noise. Entertained a lot of fans, though. And they had your Hilda Chester, the always sat in the bleachers and hung a sign that said Hilda is here. A couple of the characters that hung around at Bisfield. Quite the characters. Well, anyway, Lorice had died the previous year, 1948. May 5th, Charlie Gehringer is selected to the Hall of Fame. A couple of days later, the Old Timers Committee selects Kid Nichols and Three Fingers Mordecai Brown. June 2nd at Shibe Park, Phillies hit 5 home runs in the 8th inning alone in a 12-3 win over Cincinnati. If I remember right, I think that tied the record. July 3rd at the Polo Grounds in New York. Yeah, I put Monty there and I forget to put his last name. A pitcher named Monty hits a grand slam and they end up pitching a shutout against Brooklyn 16-0. July 12th at the All-Star Game at Ebbets Field. American League 11, National League 7. The NL records five errors in the game, which is probably why they lost. And first appearances of Jackie Robinson, Roy Campanella, Don Newcomb, and Larry Doby. Larry Doby was the first black representative in the American League at the All-Star Game, while Robinson, Campanella, and Newcomb all represented the National League and the Dodgers. Larry Doby played in Cleveland. Dropped my notes. And ouch. Okay, that's some of the notes there. Season stats. George Kell of Detroit, .343 average, led the majors. Ted Williams of Boston led the American League with 43 home runs. And the majors, along with Vern Stevens of Boston, 159 RBIs. Vern Stevens played with Ted Williams, by the way. Pitching. Mel Parnell of Boston, 25 wins, led the majors. Mike Garcia of Cleveland, 2.36 ERA, led the majors. And Virgil Trax of Detroit, 153 strikeouts, led the majors. National League, Jackie Robinson of Brooklyn, yes, that I just mentioned, but .342 average, leading the National League. Ralph Kiner of Pittsburgh led the majors with 54 home runs, not 154. Are you crazy? Kiner also led the National League with 123, or is that 127 RBIs? I'll give him 127 just because. Pitching, Warren Spahn of Boston, the Braves. 21 wins leading the National League. Dave Losco of the Giants, 2.50 ERA leading the National League. And Warren Spahn again, 151 strikeouts leading the National League. As we do the standings. And there we go. American League. Yankees. 97 and 57 finishes first for about the millionth and first time. Not really, but Boston finishes 96 and 58, one back. There wasn't a playoff this year. Cleveland 89 and 65, 8 back. Detroit 87 and 67, 10 back. Philadelphia Athletics 81 and 73, 11 back. That's a lie, 16 back. White Sox 63 and 91, 34 back. St. Louis Browns 53 and 101, 44 back. And Washington 50 and 104, 47 back. National League. Brooklyn also had a 97 and 57 record, finished first in the National League. Cardinals 96 and 58, also one game back. Interesting how New York and Brooklyn ended up with 97 and 57 records, and they both finished a game up on Boston and St. Louis, respectively. I mean, what are the odds of that actually happen? 1 in a zillion. Phillies 81 and 73, 16 back. Boston Braves 75 and 79, 22 back. Giants go 73 and 71. Yeah, 73 and 81. Oops. 24 back. Philadelphia Phillies 71 and 83, 26 back. Cincinnati goes 62 and 92, 35 back. And Chicago goes 61 and 93, 36 back. As we go to the World Series between the Dodgers and the Yankees. And the Yankees' home games are at Yankee Stadium, and Brooklyn's home games are at Ebbets Field. So, Game 1 on October 5th in New York. Yankees win 1-0. Game 2, October 6th in New York. Brooklyn evens it with a 1-0 score. Trading 1-0 wins. Game 3, October 7th in Brooklyn. Yankees 4, Dodgers 3. Game 4, October 8th in Brooklyn. Yankees 6, Brooklyn 4. And Game 5, October 9th in Brooklyn. Yankees 10, Brooklyn 6. Yankees win the World Series 4-1. 12th World Series win overall. And this was the third meeting ever between the Yankees and Dodgers. And the Yankees have won all 3 thus far. Although they're not done with each other yet. A little spoiler. Well, I'm not going to spoil anything. Okay, so tomorrow, 1950. Will the Yankees repeat? Will somebody else win it? Find out tomorrow. Stay tuned. And Rexy says goodbye. Bye.